All right, so this is probably the most important video I've made on this YouTube channel, and probably the most important that I've ever made. I have finally figured out what it is that I want to do with my life. I have a goal. I know, I want to go to Vancouver, Washington. I want to live there. I want to be able to provide a living. I want to be able to, make a living. I want to be able to buy a house. I want, I want a Tesla Model 3. I want, I want great credit. I want this, I want that. I want to be able to travel if needed. I've finally found, well, actually, let me just say this as well. I've always wanted one main career, one main big job that I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And then I wanted something on the side that is guaranteed money, that's passive income. And I have found it. So check it out. By the way, I'm 19. My goal was to find a job, a career, a way of making a living, making money. I'm kind of excited, so I'm stuttering a lot, but making money and moving to the state of Washington. That is, where I've always, where I want to live, and I found it. So I'm going to join the National Guard, the Army National Guard, and I'm going to do everything there. I'm going to do my duty. I'm going to do what needs to be done, and I'm going to get in the best shape of my life. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to get into the National Guard. I'm going to join the military. I'm going to get into the National Guard. And then I'm going to be doing this for as long as I possibly can. I'm going to go, I'm most likely going to do I don't know how long exactly. I mean, I can do it really as long as I want to, and that's kind of the goal. But I'm going to join the National Guard in the military. Then I'm going to get into the law enforcement. Number one, if I'm in the National Guard, I'm in the military, that would look so good on me to get into the law enforcement. It would just help me so much if I were to do that. And that's what I'm going to do, because that is, my main job being law enforcement, my second, source of income being, pay from the National Guard. And when you combine both of those two, you get some of the best, if not the best, benefits ever in the history of mankind and the history of this world and earth. Not only that, speaking of my dream place to move, Washington is ranked in the top 3 highest paid in law enforcement. Highest paid state with law enforcement. Not to mention the pay, about 40K annually on the side that is going to be from strictly the National Guard. And let's not even talk about all of the benefits there. Obviously, it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's not going to be easy. It is absolutely not going to be easy, but it is going to work out in the long run, and I'm willing to do what it's going to take. It's what I want in life. I want that. That's what I want. I want, to be able to buy a home. VA loan would help me so much. That's what I get for being in the military, is a VA loan. If I wanted to go back to school, I get the I think the GI bill/loan. That's going to be great. If I wanted to go back to school, they would pay for my college tuition. They'd pay for me to go to school. If I wanted to, get a bachelor's degree in something, and just do that would be great. If I decide to, I'm not sure yet exactly, but that's what I'm going to do. And from right now, I'm going to get in the best physical shape in my life. I'm going to save. Obviously, I'm going to get a house, get a car again, get, streaming set up, get, a camera, furniture, everything that I need for now. And then after I get all that, I'm going to start saving all of my money, going to the gym every day, obviously, working, getting in the best physical shape I can. To prepare for this. Then I'm going to start reaching out. I'm going to take the ASVAB, and then I'm going to do everything I need to get into the National Guard. I'm going to do that for a while, and then obviously my mind is set on, getting into the law enforcement. That would, being in the National Guard would literally significantly help me get into law enforcement, being in the National Guard. Combine those two, that would be great. And that is the goal for me, the long-term goal. that allows me to get out of here. It allows me to travel. It allows me to start a new life. And it allows security, stability, and guaranteed pay, great benefits, and living in, you know, the state that I want to live in. That's what that's going to help me do and provide me to. And I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but that's what I'm going to be doing. It's just, it's made for me. I've had too many people lately say if they were in my shoes and they knew what I wanted in life and they were my age, that I was stupid for not thinking of trying to do this in the first place. And everyone that is, you know, double my age, like 40, says that if they could go back and redo anything, that they'd go do what I'm about to be doing. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm excited. It's going to work out in the long run. I mean, it's going to be great. You know, it's going to be years of training, years of discipline, years of hard work, years of learning. You know, years of, you know, doing my justice in the law enforcement, whether I become a police officer, you know, whether I, you know, make it even in a different department or position, whatever that is in the law enforcement. I'm going to be pretty excited. But yeah, it gives me something to work for. It gives me, or work towards. It gives me something to look forward to, and it gives me some security. Like, I'm kind of calm down because I'm kind of pleased. I know what I want and I'm excited to get it done. But that is for sure, that's what my life is going to look like. No, I'm not going to go out and do wholesale real estate. Maybe I may try it on the side. Who knows? I may, if I decide to. Maybe in like my free time I might try it. You know, that'd be great. Get like a 15k 20k, you know, assignment fee. That would be awesome. But whatever, I'm gonna do what I just said I'm gonna do. That's how my career and the rest of my life is gonna work out. That's how that is gonna work out. And I've got my life straight. I got my life set, and I'm glad that I figured this out before it's too late. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.